as you know, as we talked in our first LTT activity, we have a project team of more than 25 people, around, I think, 28 to 30
Mm-hmm.
people. And almost all of them were very active in organizing uh, our activities, in project writing, in doing surveys and everything. And we have regular meetings around once a month. During this COVID time, we had some online meetings. But give me a second, Sandra. Because of all the activities, we had more than one meeting a month, more than one meeting a month. As you know, guys, my name is Gordana, not Jordana. They were laughing at me yesterday and calling me Jordana, which is not my name. I have to correct you. But as then you know, most of people call me G. I mean, my students and so on. I'm an English teacher at Stara Georgia. I started working in 2004. So this is my 17th, 18th year, long career at this school. And I came here and I wanted to work for a year or two until I find a job in my city because I live 50 kilometers away, and I stayed for 18 years. I teach English to fifth to eighth graders, and I also work as a librarian in our school. And in my free time, I also teach. I work for two online schools, for Chinese and for Polish schools, so your neighbors. And when I'm not teaching, I'm traveling. I don't know, I enjoy visiting new places, historical sites, and that's interesting for me. And now I would let my people introduce themselves. So I think it's Alexandra's turn, if I'm not mistaken, right? Alexandra, il tuo re.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm also an English teacher here. I've been teaching here for 20 years now or more. Okay, I'm not from Velika Plana, I'm from Smederevska Palanka. Smederevska Palanka is 10 to 15 kilometers far on the north. And except I'm also a librarian. I'm a librarian with a colleague Mira Stradinovic. She's teaching Serbian in Staro Selo. As you know, our school is not only Velika Plana, but in local villages too. Okay, I'm teaching in Veliko Orašje now. I'm in Veliko Orašje. It's a village too, here with my colleague Slavica. I also do as administrator for our grade book, electronic grade book with the colleague Nenad. We were talking about ICT tools here. I like traveling, as I told earlier. I travel a lot with my family, with my friends. I like working with children. I am working with little graders. Actually, I work with students from the first to the fourth grade. I like learning languages too. I can speak English, French, Spanish, a little bit of Italian. So I started learning your language too, a little bit. So it's very similar to ours. So and I also like these meetings. It's very well. At first it was a little bit, at least, tiring for myself. I'm 50 and more years now, but I like learning a lot. Yesterday it was very, I liked your class, your webinars, or how to call that, your all activities from the yesterday, and I'm looking forward for this for today and 2 days we have in future. And my colleague Slavica now. Možeš Slav?
Hi, ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. My name is Slavica Šulkić. I'm living in Kaplana and work in Veliko, Russia. As a teacher, 25 years. I was a pupil in this school, and because of that, I am much more related with kids. I love my colleagues, kids, friends. I have a son, 20 years old. In free time, I like to walk with my friends. Also, I like to follow fashion. My hobby is decoration of interiors. Greetings to all of you.
Okay, Slavica is learning English, and welcome to our new English friend, okay? So
Thank you, guys. Vesna, would you like to go?
Hello, everyone.
just a second, have you heard? Yes, smo li čuli Slavicu? Have you heard Slavica?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Samo trenutak. Do you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Samo trenutak. Smanjeno mi je skroz.
We heard that Slavica likes fashion. That is the most important fact that you have to learn today, guys. Don't forget.
Okay, hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here today. I'm looking forward to this conference. My name is Vesna. I'm an English teacher in a primary school, Karađorđe, and I've been teaching here for 15 years now. I've been working my start as a teacher was in a high school, and then I started working here in a primary school. So I can speak from both sides, and I can understand better students when they finish primary school and start secondary school, maybe relate to primary school teachers better when I know how much effort they invest to learn students everything for the very first time. Which is very different from work in a secondary school when you expect that they come already perfectly prepared, and when they haven't and if they don't understand some new lessons, teachers may think that primary school teachers maybe don't do their work very well. This is something that I wasn't planning to say, but I'm having problems with hearing. Ja uopšte ne čujem. Okay. I have been teaching for 15 years now. As I've said, I've been in project-based learning since then. I love project work with students. I love involving them in creative work, exploring their skills, developing their skills, learning about them, and besides learning English with them, getting to know students in some other areas, and really have that privilege to be among young people who will in the future become maybe some important people, or maybe some creative people. And I'm married with 2 kids. My son is 7.5. He's first grade. My daughter is 4 years old. It's her birthday today, so we're celebrating her birthday. I'm happy because of that. I love, thank you. I love working with children. I love teaching. I love that every day brings something new. Every day is full of lots of possibilities. And I just want to say that I really enjoyed our conference, because you were such great audience and such great partners, and we really felt that interaction and that energy that you shared with us. So thank you for that. I'm looking forward to today and for your classes, workshops, and everything that you have prepared for us. So thank you for your effort, and thank you for sharing your expertise and practice experience with us. I wish all of us a good day today. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you, Vesna. Alexic? Vesna.
Mene prozvao. Okay. So hi everyone. I didn't prepare anything because
I'm gonna throw you out of the project.
Sorry. Okay, so I didn't know that I should present myself, so I didn't prepare anything special. But okay, my name is Vesna. I'm 38 years old. I live in Kragujevac. It's about 50 kilometers from Velika Plana. I've been working here for about 15 years now, and I teach French. I also work as a librarian. I'm married. I have 2 kids. I have a son, Lazar, he's 7, and a daughter, Jana, she's 5. And in my free time, I really like to spend time with my children, and practically I spend all day with my children. And that's something that I really like to do. I'm very dedicated to my children, and I like teaching also. I like reading books, and I like traveling. I like visiting some foreign places and new cities. That's it. Okay.
Vesna likes traveling with me.
Yes,
we
especially.
live in the same city, and sometimes we go traveling together. And I have to say, I forgot to mention that I have 3 children as well. Okay.
Very dedicated.
No, yes, I'm a very dedicated mother. That's the first thing I say. I'm kidding. So who would like to go next? Mira and Yasmina?
You guys are muted.
Microphone, Miro.
I can hear them. We are in the same room.
Alzheimer. My name is Mirjana Stojdinovic. I have been working in school Karađorđe for 18 years as a Serbian language teacher and the librarian in the school library. I love good books, movies, and series. I also like good fun, jokes, positive things, and positive people. This is it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmina Mitic. I teach geography at Karađorđe School in Velika Plana and small place near to Velika Plana called Staro Selo. I have been teaching for 24 years and I enjoy working as the teacher. I have two children. Their names are Teodora and Alexa. They are students. I spend my free time working with my dog, Luna.
Thank you. As you have noticed so far, we have a lot of librarians in our school. More librarians than language teachers. And I have to say that Jasmina's husband worked in Slovakia for many years. So, u kojem gradu? She forgot. It was not important. It was important that he brought it on. I'm good. She'll remember. Thank you, guys. Sashka, Zoka.
Hello, can you hear me? My name is Alexandra Marinkovic. I'm a primary school teacher, and for this year I'm teaching civilian education in our school, Karađorđe, in all three schools here in Staro Selo and in Velika Plana and also in Veliko Orašje. I'm teaching for 12 years, but not all the time. I'm substitute teacher. What I say, I have two children. My husband is Atma Rinkovic. He's also primary school teacher here in Staro Selo. My older son Lazar is 6th grade here in Staro Selo, and my daughter Angelia will be a student in the Staro Selo 1st grade from September this year. I like DIY things, making paper flowers, candles, and everything that is creative and stuff like that. That's all. Zarica?
Hello, my name is Zarica Pantić-Savić. I'm a biology teacher. I have been working at the school for 26 years. I love nature. I love flowers very much. That is my hobby. Greetings to all colleagues in Slovakia. Have a nice day.
Thank you, guys. So we have Vesna Rakobradovic.
My name is Vesna. I'm 36 years old. I have one son. He's 7 years old. I'm a teacher and I teach 1st grade. I have been working at this school for 10 years. I'm glad to participate in this project. Also, I would like to gain new knowledge and experience. Thank you for your cooperation. This is an amazing experience for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Vesna. So Vesna takes minutes for our project team. Whenever we have a meeting, she takes minutes. I have two more members. Nada Ristovic. Nada? Mutirana si. Mutirana si.
Hello, my name is Nada Ristovic. I am a teacher of physics and chemistry. My husband also worked as a teacher in this school, but is now retired. Also, both of my sons attended this school. As you can see, my family and I are very tied to this school, which is one of the many reasons I'm very proud to work in school. Also, I like to collect recipes for cakes and sweets, which I also bake. That's great. At least for me.
Thank you. I know this is a great effort for my colleagues who have not been speaking English, so they really tried their best. And I would also like to invite our newest member of the project team, Tamara, to introduce herself.
Yes, Milica. My name is Tamara Lukic. I have 28 years old. I work as a school psychologist. I love to work with children, and I am new in this school team. I am also doing private session via video call, and at this moment I am psychotherapist under the supervision. Thank you.
Thank you. That is something new that I've learned about you as well. Thank you all, guys. Thanks my colleagues for introducing themselves, and thank you for listening. I hope we didn't bore you, but I hope you've learned something new about us. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much for introducing yourself. It was very nice. We were very glad and pleased to hear some more information from your personal life or professional life about yourself. And we are very happy to meet you, to know something more. And actually, we are very, very looking forward to meeting you in person. I strongly believe the next year. So, okay, so now I would like to give a word my colleagues, Eliška and Janka, and they would like to introduce STEM class, okay? So girls, you are welcome.
Okay, thank you. Good morning to everyone. We are glad to be here with you today. I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Eliška Sovkova and I teach maths and chemistry. And my colleague.
Hi, I am Jana Valnerova. I teach math and physics in our school.
Today, with my colleague Jana, we will talk about STEM education, STEM class. We hope that you will learn something new today. Shall we start? No, nemôžeme. Dani, prosím ťa, dala si nám zdieľanie? I'm sorry. No? Počkaj. Dobre, OK, we have it. STEM class. It is on. Dani, it is okay?
Can you see?
Can you see? Okay, thank you. STEM. Our presentation will be about what is STEM, STEM pillars, history of STEM, STEM education, benefits of STEM education, students and teacher skills. And we will show you some activities about STEM in our school. And finally, you will see the future and some opinions about STEM. What is STEM? STEM is a new educational model. The letters are an acronym that stands for these disciplines: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The first letter is science. It is an incorrect interconnection of these disciplines: physics, biology, chemistry, environmental studies. In this approach, the goal is that students experiment, observe, and analyze information and world around them. One sentence about science is study and physical and natural world through experiment. The second letter is T. T like technology. What does mean technology? Here is electronic and computational technologies. There are the tools used by practitioners of science, mathematics, and engineering. They can update the experimental approach. One sentence about application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. What about third letter? Third letter is E. E as engineering. Engineering, we know mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and biomedical engineering. Everything in one sentence is design and build structures, machines, and engines. And the last letter is M. M as mathematics. Under the term mathematics, we understand arithmetic, geometry, algebra, mathematical symbols, equations. Mathematics brings these methods and concepts to other fields of STEM. Competency in mathematics is a core focus of most, if not all, areas of science, technology, and engineering. One sentence about mathematics: study of numbers, equations, functions, and geometric shapes. What about the history of STEM? The acronym STEM was used for the first time in the 90s. This educational model began at the beginning of the 21st century in the United States. In 2011, President Barack Obama spoke one of the importance of STEM education, and at the same time approved a very large budget for this education. These programs also enriched other countries in the world. For example, Canada, France, China, India, Malaysia, Singapore, South Korea, Spain, and the others. Now we will show you a short motivational video that helps to explain reasons to teach with STEM education. Are you better motivated now? Maybe. In this picture captures everything that is important for STEM education. Good base in STEM starts at an early age. Some companies like IBM and Lego, they cooperation with STEM educations. Here is maybe coding, robotics, and other kits. STEM education leads to better careers. STEM is basically a logically driven learning. And what about the benefits of STEM education? It teaches problem solving, encourages experimentation, ingenuity and creativity, teamwork, knowledge, application, tech use, adaptation, or builds resilience. For me is everything, and now I will continue Janka now.
Through STEM, students develop key skills including problem solving, creativity, critical analysis, teamwork, independent thinking, initiative, communication, and digital literacy. STEM problems require students to work quickly, to identify the problem, and to propose real and appropriate solutions. Effective STEM learning requires students to analyze information, join new ideas, and propose creative solutions. A big challenge is rarely solved by individuals. Students are taught to work as a team. STEM requires the ability to look at problem out of the box. Mistakes and failed attempts are positive because they also offer experience and they are reason for deeper and further learning. STEM needs initiative and communication. Students should ask questions, shape ideas, create and test solutions, and decide how to improve ideas. They should use digital literacy too. What does good STEM teacher need? These are some of the most important STEM skills. Teachers should be able to engage students in selecting real-world problems to work on. Students should pick up the problem that interests them. Teacher can ask experts to help with the problem. It's necessary to collaborate with other teachers. Be sure to involve math, graphs, computer programs, and so on. Teachers should be able to engage students in research about the problem. A good teacher leads the team to understand that problem solving is created through many conceptual experiments. It's good to get students to ask the right question. That means that teacher needs to be able to ask the right question as well. Not question with yes or no answers, but question that stimulated curiosity and developed thinking. Teacher acts as a learning facilitator, not a presenter of information. He doesn't tell students what they need to discover. He lets them think for themselves. Teachers should be able to convince students to accept failure. Failure is an opportunity to try it again, to be better, to have more information. Of course, teachers should be able to allow students to explore many possible solutions to the problem. It is common for problem to have more than one possible solution or the correct answer. A good STEM teacher must allow the team to physically construct solutions to problems. Please do not miss the practical learning by doing. It's very important for students. Now, I am going to show you some STEM activities that we do in our school. First graders model addition and subtraction using Lego Duplo cubes during math lessons in this slide. Older students, fourth graders, work with starter text set during their lessons. They can create various constructors connected by gears that are movable. They learn the basic principles of mechanics. They also create 3D models and simple buildings using a magnetic kit. Okay. It's very amazing for them. The other activities, we often visit the WIDA Center in Brno, Czech Republic. Oh, excuse me. Turn it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. These are students on the second level. They create models of prisms made of wooden sticks. It's perfect for their shape recognition and practical skills. Now I will tell you about Vida Center in Brno, Czech Republic. It is a center with many interactive exhibitions from four thematic sections: planet, civilization, human, and microworld. There are many functional machines, equipment, models of human body, natural objects. The visitors can catch and try on everything. They can see the connection of knowledge from school and practical life and have a better understanding of the world around them. It is very exciting for kids and adults too. Link is here. Look for more education, for more information about it if you want. This is a short video from physics lesson on the right side of this slide. You can see. Students use knowledges from chemistry, biology, and physics. They create a source of voltage. Okay, that's all. Next. Our ninth graders work with the boffin set during physics lessons. They make various electrical connections. It's also very popular among girls. A few students built a working AM radio. The video is here. Look. Okay. Our students were able to make a simple robot during computers lessons. These robots can even move. Our college, Rudolf Hrebačka, has prepared such a lesson for you today. You will see it later. Now, STEM critics argue that humanity is the most important to students at the school. Art, empathy, tolerance, and creativity are accepts that shape man. They argue that art should be included in STEM educational as well. They suggest to upgrade STEM to STEAM. So the letter A is including. Finally, we have one question for you. What do you think about STEM now? Here is a short recapitulation about STEM.
It's one of the most talked about topics in education. But what exactly is STEM? STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, but it's more than that. STEM has grown to represent a unique approach to teaching and learning, one that centers around individual students' learning styles and interests. This means STEM education has something to offer every student. Unlike traditional education experiences in which subject areas are concentrated on separately, STEM education emphasizes technology and integrates subjects in ways that connect disciplines and relate them to each other. So why is STEM getting so much attention? STEM moves beyond simple test performance and focuses on developing higher level thinking skills by connecting classroom learning to the real world. STEM emphasizes collaboration, communication, research, problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity, skills that students need to be successful in today's world regardless of specific interests or career goals. STEM is a direct response to the realization that our future will be built on our capacity for innovation, invention, and creative problem solving. Unfortunately, the United States is falling behind internationally, ranked 17th in science and 25th in mathematics among industrialized nations. It will become more and more difficult to remain competitive in the global economy. However, as a result of STEM implementation over the last decade, the number of fourth grade students performing at or above basic levels in math has grown almost 30%. The evidence is out there, and it points to STEM education being a vital part in the future of the American education system and our ability to effectively train future global innovators and world leaders.
And what does it mean to other people? Watch the perfect video. There are famous people and celebrities talking about STEM, that it's very important for them.
Science to me is music. To figure out the schematics of a piano before piano was ever invented, it took science.
It's probably one of the most important things you'll learn about in school.
I'm sorry, reclama, break.
Because it's about progression. Science is about the future.
Without science, we would still be cavemen. It's the basics. It's the very basic elements of life.
Everyone in this room is laughing at me because I've got to talk about how cool science is, and that's because I'm a nerd.
To me, science is more about transformation, experimentation.
I was always fascinated, by the way our world was made.
Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. I've always been told, stay out of my head, it's a bad neighborhood. But when I do get down, I become a doctor of thinkology. The marbles start turning, and I start seeing shapes and getting a rhythm of things. That's science to me, because somewhere in that goop is creativity.
A lot of people think celebs are exciting, that showbiz is amazing. Showbiz ain't nothing compared to science.
Geeks and nerds are the coolest people on the planet. You dig in your pocket right now and get your iPhone, your BlackBerry. That wasn't made by nobody from the Rolling Stones. You know this thing right here? It doesn't exist without science. That little rock and roll piece of gear gadget you got in your pocket was made by geeks.
What's up, everybody at US First Robotics? I'm Justin Bieber, and I think that what you guys do is just as cool as what we do in music.
It's better than your robot.
My robot is better than your robot.
My robot is better than your robot. Any day, all day, every day.
You told me that I'll be making a song on a computer, mixing and mastering, and what would take up 3 blocks of recording is now in a laptop. What? That's science. That rocks.
It's better than your robot.
My robot is better than your robot.
Sorry.
You know who the biggest rock star of all time is? Einstein. You know what I'm saying? Leonardo da Vinci.
Benjamin Banneker.
Science is rock and roll.
For too long we have put the spotlight on entertainment only. You put a spotlight on these kids who have dedicated themselves in science, mathematics, engineering, robotics, so that my niece and nephew grow up to want to be like them. I love Michael Jordan. I love Kobe Bryant. Not everybody's going to be a basketball player. There's more jobs around science, mathematics, robotics, and engineering for kids to graduate. So if there's a basketball court at every single elementary school, there needs to be science programs. It has to be a priority. It has to be mandatory.
I think robotics and science is that's the future. That's the future.
Educating our youth, getting them equipped for tomorrow. It's real homeland security. Scientists, mathematicians, engineers, programmers. That is the new rock and roll.
I'm not going to say science is rock and roll, but science rocks.
And if you didn't know, now you know.
Okay. Thank you for your attention. Hvala na pažnji.
Unbelievable, girls. That was a great presentation. Thank you very much. We really enjoyed, all 5 of us. And I think, Eliška, English, you don't teach English, right? Neither Jana,
I don't
right?
teach English.
So both of you did excellent job. We really enjoyed. And the presentation was created wonderfully. You implemented videos in the presentation. It was interesting, innovative. And I'm really interested in humanoid robots and robotics and researches. So I liked all the videos and everything that you presented today. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. I liked your presentation. It was also motivational. I would like to say that my first love is math, and I'm a good physician too. My both kids are students. They're studying electrical engineering, and they are good coders. Recently I started coding on university too. So I'm going to, I'm really I really think, and I know, not only I started coding with my first graders. I use McKay too, and code. And I think that your school is very. I liked the presentation and the ability to see how you start engineering from the first years. It is very important to start with them when they are 3 years old. Math, music, art, reading books, that's all connected. They are good thinkers. If you're a good mathematician, you're free to decide, to think. That is very important. And when I ask my students what are the most important subjects in school, math, reading, art, and of course PE. Okay, so it is very important for them to start learning math from, and it is really that video from the USA, how math is going downstairs. It's not only in USA, in Europe, we have that problem here in Serbia. I suppose that you have the same problem in Slovakia, that children like less math than earlier. Thank you for your really motivational video and everything. Okay?
Nada Ristović, ako hoćeš nešto da kažeš, ja ću da prevedem, ako si nešto htela da prokomentariš, pošto imaš hemiju i fiziku, ako si htela, ne silim te ništa. Okay.
Okay. So
I just want to say a few words. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I am really proud of you girls, because they have worked really hard for the past 2 weeks on this presentation, on their pronunciation and everything, and it was great. Really good job, girls.
Okay. So I would like to say some words
Daniela, just give me
also.
a second.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Can I give word to Nada? She's a chemistry and physics teacher in our school, so she also has impression. I'll translate.
Prezentacija je super, vidi se da je lepo promjena škola, mada kod nas je to sasvim drugačije. Snalazimo se kako možemo i imamo raspoloživa sredstva, tako da daleko smo još mi od toga. Nadamo se u bliskoj budućnosti da će biti bolje. Baziramo se na
Nada said that she was in.
Radimo oglede, laboratorijske vežbe, tako da ono što imamo od nastavnih sredstava uvek se to potencira bar na časovima utvrđivanja ili obrade, uvek kad možemo u našoj školi.
Okay, so Nada shared experience with our school. She said that she was very impressed with the presentation, and she was very pleased to see that you have some materials and tools and equipment for STEM classes. And she compared your school to our schools. She said that we are lacking in this area, and that our lessons are mainly still focused on theory, less on practice, and she hopes that we will soon be at that level. And she thanks you guys for the presentation.
Okay, so at last, girls, thank you very much for a nice presentation. You did very well. And I am very proud of you because none of you is an English teacher, and your English was wonderful. And you were prepared wonderfully, and everything went well. So I'm very proud of you. I'm glad to have you in my team, really. Now, so thank you advance. And now I suggest a 5-minute break. Okay, before Rudy's lesson with robotics. Okay, so we will see in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
Thank you. See you.